So today we're going to talk about slope-intercept form. And I know you probably know the equation for slope-intercept form. It's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope of our line and b is the y-intercept. So slope, remember, is just rise over run. And the y-intercept is where our line crosses the y-axis on our graph. So if we have 2 points, and that's what this first question is telling us, we have 2 points that they've given us. The points are 2, 4, and the second point is 5, 8. And you remember that all of our points are in XY form. So the X comes first and the Y comes second. So now that we know all of the parts that we need, we just need to start filling things in. So what I always like to start with is the slope here if I have 2 points, because that seems the easiest to me. So to find the slope, remember, we are going to do the difference in the y's. So I'm going to say y2 minus y1 over the difference in the x's, x2 minus x1. I have all of these numbers right here. So y2, I'm going to look at my second y, that's 8. My first y is 4. And I'm going to put that over, in fraction form, the second x, which is 5, minus the first x, which is 2. So go ahead and simplify this. 8 minus 4 is 4, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So the slope of my line is a positive slope of 4 over 3. We're going to go up 4 and over 3, up 4 over 3, up 4 over 3 in our line as we graph it on our coordinate plane. So we have our slope. So we have y equals 4/3 x plus b. Now we've got 3 other variables that we need to figure out, but we have everything that we need to figure out those variables. So here's the tricky one. We need to figure out where this line is going to cross the y-axis. So let's go ahead and just choose one of these points. It doesn't matter which one. We're going to plug one of these points into this equation and see if we can solve for b. So let's go ahead and do this first one, 2, 4. My y is 4, so I'm going to substitute 4 for the y. 4 equals 4/3 times my x, which is 2, plus b. Now I'm going to keep simplifying. 4 equals 4/3 times 2 turns into 4 over 3 times 2 over 1, right? Plus b. And that's 4 equals, when I multiply fractions, I'm just going to go straight across. 4 times 2 is 8, and 3 times 1 is 3, plus b. I still need to get this b by itself, so I need to take this 8/3 over here. And it's positive, so I'm going to need to subtract it from both sides to get my answer. So 4 minus 8/3, oops, 8/3 minus 8/3, that cancels out, equals b. So 4 minus 8/3, I'm going to need to change this 4 into a fraction, and I need it to be with a denominator of 3. 3 times 4 equals 12 over 3. I can check it. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I'm good. So this is going to be 12 thirds minus 8/3 equals b. Fractions have the same denominator, easy peasy. 12 minus 8 equals 4/3 is our y-intercept. So we have a slope of 4/3, and we also have a y-intercept of 4/3. So when we write this final equation in slope-intercept form, it's going to be y equals 4/3, that's our slope, 4/3 x plus our b or y-intercept is going to be 4/3. I love it when they're the same. It makes me happy. All right, now, I'm pretty sure this is right. I'm pretty sure this is correct, but because I make lots of mistakes all the time, I'm going to check it. And the way I'm going to check it is just by plugging in one of these points. I'm going to use the other one, just in case, just to make sure my math is correct. So remember, this is my x and this is my y. So y, I'm going to plug in for y, 8. Does it really equal 4/3 times 5 plus 4/3? Got to do some multiplication. Does 8 really equal? We're going to change that into a fraction. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 4/3. Does 8 really equal? 20 plus 4 is 24 divided by 3, or 24/3. I can plug this into a calculator if I'm feeling really needy, but today I'm feeling very smart because I know that 3 will divide evenly into 24. 24 divided by 3 is 8. And by golly, by gee, 8 does equal 8. So we must have written this equation correctly. Good job, friends.